extraordinary pieces. And wow. I mean, this next one is an emerald ring, 14 karat gold. It's a Brazilian emerald that we're talking about. It should be $34.35, $25.99 today. It's an easy payment of $520. The price is going to expire. And is that expiring at the end of the day today? Okay, 3.5 hours. This price is out of here and gone. This ring is unbelievable. Exquisite is the only word that I can really come up with that I think helps to describe this. Let me go through the sizes because we are insanely limited. Size 5, we have 1. Size 6, this is your best bet, but there's only 5. Size 7, we have 4. Size 8, there's 2. 9 and 10 both have 3 each. And then in size 11, there's 2. We have, I'm sorry, say that again? Yeah, okay, yep. So that where there's 20 to go around, and that is it. This is super graceful. This is unbelievably regal. There has so much movement and fluidity in this. I am actually almost like afraid to touch this at this point because it looks so gorgeous, but it's okay because emeralds, they actually are a lot stronger than what people think. Isn't that right, Peyton Kelly?
People think they're very fragile. How are you, Justin?
I'm good. So good to see you. I'm so excited that you're in the show tonight.
I know. Well, thank you for letting me be in the show. You know, one of the 3 great precious gemstones in nature, you know, always throughout history, wanted by kings, by queens, by royalty, you know, but you were right. Many people think that it's very fragile, and it's not. It's 7.5 to 8 on the Mohs scale, which is very, very durable. But what's really important about Brazilian emeralds is the color. It's often compared to Colombian emerald. It's a pure green with just a little tiny hint of blue. But the big difference is look at the fire. You see the green fire coming from within the stone,
yes,
around the center of the stone, around the edge of the stone. That you just don't see in many emeralds. Usually they're a beautiful, deep green color, but they don't have a lot of fire. Look at that. And even if you move it just a little tiny bit and you see that green fire, that's what sets these emeralds apart. Look at that right there. Look at the green fire from within. You know, and you want to make sure when you're looking into an emerald, you want to see some inclusions. It's actually called jardin, which is the French word for garden, because you're going to see a little bit of inclusions there. If you see an emerald that has no inclusions at all, it's probably not real. So when you look at an emerald, number 1, of course, is color. But number 2, and I know I'm talking too much, but number 2 is the fire.
You know, when I look at this, I was in Egypt a few years ago. Nick and I went to Egypt to end. I remember going into the museum there, the Egyptian museum there, and you're looking at rubies, and you're looking at emeralds, and you're looking at all these unbelievable stones. And this, you get to have a little piece of it right there on your hand. You know, I get that $25.99 is absolutely an investment. There's no doubt about that. When you look at this piece, though, knowing that it should be at $34.35, and we have $835 of savings for you today, the price is expiring at the end of the day today. So today is the day that you do need to take advantage of this. Now, we do have that 30-day return policy, so if you wanted to return it, you certainly can. But when you get this at home, you see it in person, and your eyes get set on this. This is that big moment piece that you give to yourself. This is that anniversary gift because maybe it's the 40th, maybe it's the 25th, maybe it's even the 10th, and you want to bring this at home. This is that I just retired and I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of luxury so that when I am now relaxing, going to catch up with my friends at dinner, I can go ahead and let my emeralds dance and shimmer and shine in the light. That's this piece. But this price is expiring in a matter of 3 hours and 23 minutes. And so I don't mean to add on the pressure to you, but I do want you to know and be very transparent in the fact that we have a handful in every single size. If you want size 5, there is 1 that remains, and that is it. Size 11 has 2. Size 9 and 10, we have 3. Size 7, there's 4, 6 is 5, and size 8, there's 2 of them. I know I did that a little bit out of order, sorry, but if you did hear your size, that's a handful of every single one. When we're talking about the design of this, Explain to us some of the caricatures and some of the characteristics of this design. Why do we like the movement here and the fluidity of the stones?
What's magical about these stones is this fire that you see. So we wanted something with movement. We didn't want to just do 3 stones set up, because you know, when you're wearing a ring and you move it, you're going to catch the light in different ways. So by the way we set up the stones here, when you move it, you're going to see a lot of fire coming from one, then a lot of fire coming from the other, while the other one still has fire in it. So it's really a lot of movement. And then we wanted to do something different with the band, because really this was one parcel of stones that I found. And we can't repeat this ring. That's why it's very limited, cannot bring it back. But also the movement, I think of the ribbons of diamonds coming in. We really wanted to do something different here, because it's so unusual when you find emeralds with this kind of fire and this kind of life with this kind of color. So that's why we wanted to do a ring that's going to be classic, traditional forever, but with a little bit of a twist. And that's when you see this fire and the great movement.
The great thing about this ring is that when you bring it at home today, you have this luxurious, show-stopping type of ring that you get to wear to every wedding, that you get to wear to every dinner, that if you just want to dress up to go to the coffee shop, you can do it. When you bring this at home, I promise you that you're not going to regret the investment at all, especially when it's on an easy payment plan here that makes it so much easier to bring it home at just $520 a month. Peyton, thank you so much for, one, bringing this to us, getting it out of the vault, and allowing us to be able to shop for it. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Justin. I know it's gorgeous. It's really a once-in-a-lifetime piece.
Oh, it most certainly is. I so appreciate it being here. Thanks, Peyton. Okay, in case you missed it,